Yo, before we even get into it, this ain't just a podcast. This us talking to the block, to the moms, to the homies lost, to the ones fighting demons in silence, to the kings and queens that forgot their crown. We four brothers coming straight from mud, hitting the web not for clout but for purse bills. Equavian Knight brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, hell first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the night time, tune in, feel the vibe. We 4 deep like corners on the block, mics hot in the lab, cooking truth non-stop, no gimmicks. This ain't clickbait chatter, this heartbeat, struggle and soul, blacker than batter. Got fam trying to heal, broke bills on the table. Talk health, mental wealth, if we able, we enable. From the hood to the web, we built this escape. Tired of seeing kings trapped in a lowercase fake. Click clack on the keys, we ain't just pie, we preach it. Street slang, health hacks, real talk preaching. See the system rigged, trying to cage our minds, but we cracking the code like it's Columbine. I'm the brother with the blueprint, knowledge in my stash. Turn trauma to armor, pain into cash. 1 mic, 4 voices, no filters, no mask. We ain't just streaming, we building that path. Freedom Night brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, health first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the nighttime, tune in, feel the vibe.
Oh, yeah. 4 mics, 1 mission. Nighttime, nighttime.
I seen young blood.
Yes, sir. We are live and in living color. What's up, fellas?
Hey, peace and love, married man. How you doing?
Man, loving life, living life, and loving life again.
I heard that, brother. That's what we got to do.
Yes,
Time
sir.
to be here, be clear. What's up, El Boogie?
Man, it's all good. You know, you ever heard of this saying, a month of Sundays?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
We've been off the air for a month of Sundays. Damn near.
Feel like it.
No,
Definitely feel like it.
literally, it's been 4 weeks, 3 weeks that went past since we haven't done the show. I think that's the longest
Hey,
in the
well-
history of us doing this show. So,
Well, it really makes me happy and proud after you say that to welcome Vanessa Turner back, Margaret Nick back,
Hey.
Cheryl Queen
hey,
back.
hey.
We appreciate
Hey,
you,
what's
love
up?
you, and missed you, and missed you, and missed you immensely.
Hey, natural, I like that because we did love and miss all of Margaret Nick. It's good to be back. Good to be back, Mr. Turner, Miss Queen.
Indeed.
Hopefully, the new Miss Knight will be joining us too. There she is, the
Heard that.
Queen. How you doing, Miss Queen? The beautiful Miss Cheryl Queen.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Lenny, as you said, it's good to be back on the air. A little bit of a break because of all the things we had going on, but it's good to be back. Good evening to you, Vanessa. How you doing? Darlene Collins, how you
Peace
doing?
and love,
in the house.
DC.
Hello. What's up, DC?
D.
DC.
She put the D's on it.
You stupid boy.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Thank you.
real simple, man.
I appreciate you being here to celebrate with us.
Yes, indeed.
Miss you too, Margaret Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Definitely been. It was a well-deserved break, though. You think about it.
Oh yeah, it felt good.
You said well deserved. You
Yeah,
sure?
look, it seemed like it went by.
You know what I
really
mean?
fast.
He said
Yeah.
he said a well deserved break. You sure you deserve that break, man?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, hell yeah.
Everybody deserves a break every so often. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
True indeed.
absolutely.
True indeed.
Yeah. So, but a good show lined up for tonight. Matter of fact, we're gonna touch on some of that as we go on. We got 2 issues, and we're gonna really have some fun with both of those tonight. All right.
Absolutely, as we
Gotcha.
always do.
All
But it's good to be back on air natural. Brother, things seem like a lot has gone on since the last time we were on air. Oh man, we went to a great concert. Remember the backyard concert we went to? Had a great time there.
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah, definitely.
Hey, listen,
Shine was shining.
Pamela Williams just jumped on the show. Pamela, we were just talking about you off the air, and we want to have you on live because Pamela, guys, has done a wonderful, wonderful job. Pamela's lost 60 pounds in the last few months. And Pamela, if you want, we would like to have you on next week if all possible, at least for a short segment, maybe a 10-minute segment or something like that, just to give you some love because you deserve it. You deserve it.
That's
So
amazing.
don't say no. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
That's absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It is.
Great work. Great work, man.
Definitely.
I mean, look, you don't take that lightly. When somebody says 60 pounds, and people losing weight easier these days. It's a lot more help, a lot more technology and stuff that's out. But still, it's no small feat because some people use technologies or whatever, and you can't lose. You know
Exactly.
Absolutely. Let me say one thing. When you start talking about 60 pounds, anybody that work with dumbbells, just go to the gym tomorrow and grab 30 with one hand.
Yeah.
Just walk around the gym and talk to me. Talk to me how you feel. After you put them down, you feel incredible.
Yeah.
I can jump higher, run faster. Yeah, everything. Yeah, 60. Salute.
I like-
you know
I
what I
like
mean?
it.
And the big thing is that maintaining them off, do the intermittent fasting, do the walking, do whatever you need to do to change your lifestyle, to make your lifestyle indicative of keeping it off. And that's always the big piece. Is changing lifestyles.
Yep. So once again, big ups to you, Pam. Big ups.
Yes.
And hopefully we can have you on for a short segment next week. Well, I'll give you a call. Well, Lenny, we got a lot to cover tonight, so I guess we'll start moving on into that.
Hold on. People got to give us some shout-outs, man. Got to give us.
Oh, yeah. So let's just,
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
congratulations, Pam.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Lisa
Yes,
Slade, too.
indeed.
Mr. Slade, how you
Peace and
doing?
love, Lisa. Lisa. And good evening.
Yeah, no doubt. So, all right. So we're gonna keep it moving now, Q.
Okay.
Hold on. Got a couple more congrats.
Yes, indeed.
Turn in.
Not to give the love up. Give them the love.
And I had a short conversation with Pamela. One thing she said was that this show had been a springboard and a point of emphasis for her in her making a decision to do something to better her health. So we appreciate that, Pam, as well, because that's what we want to do. We want to help and motivate as many people as possible. So
No doubt. If you only change one life, just like the pastor said, any pastor, if I go to the pulpit and I say one life, my mission is done. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying, Q?
Yes, sir.
So,
Well, you could say you did something. But right now,
Yeah.
here's the thing, though. Our target market, which is you, we targeting the people that are foundations for families. So if one of us or a group of us get better, we're saving a family's worth of people. And people are looking at you guys. I mean, the people that's on this show that are with us as leaders. They're leaders of their families. So not only is it helping you, but your daughter, your granddaughter, your nephew, your niece, your grandnephew or niece. They're looking at you and looking at your life change, looking at your mobility change, looking at what you eat change, and you get and feeling better. So
very good
believe
points. Very good points. And Pamela said, okay, so I guess she's going to be all right with coming on next week. So we'll try to get her. We'll have her on for a second.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Pam.
You could give us 6 minutes like Dougie Fresh. Please.
Yep, no doubt. So good point, and that's definitely a great point. Shout out to Miss Lee. You got to change your last name.
Yeah, there's my wife. Ooh, that sounds good.
Peace and
Good.
love.
Wife, how you doing?
That's right.
All right, y'all,
that right.
let's keep it moving. But welcome to the show, Miss Mimi Lee Knight.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tell them what the vibe is. So,
And I just want to lay in the shade, get in those shade, you know what I mean? And pontificate on life. We vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind go take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing, laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad and fall from the deep end. Said we vibing.
Yeah, vibing tonight. Definitely vibing, guys. Well, once again, welcome back to the show. Knight Brothers, we've been off for a few weeks, and we're going to go into why we've been off for a few weeks. Then, vibe. Our first vibe tonight, man, is something that's, we're going to revisit a little bit. We're going to revisit the wedding of Miss Mimi Lee and Mr. Equavian Knight, who became one, and are now Mr. and Mrs. Lee. So we're going to review a little bit of that, but reflect the marriage and reception ceremony. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Probably share a few photos. And following that, we are going to go into our feature segment. Our feature segment tonight is a good one. We're talking about eating your protein, eating it first. What is this protocol? How does it work? And the main thing is, what can it do for you? This is something we've been looking into and investigating, and we see that this is something that probably could help a lot of people. So don't you dare turn this channel. You want to hear about that. Back to you, Lenny. Let's bang this thing out.
oh, damn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they put, in that order?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. I don't even have any. I was trying to find my pearls. Y'all
he's
crazy.
sick. He's sick, bro. He said, did you say, he said, get this meat first and let's bang this out? That's what
That's what it sounded like he said. I was, what? I couldn't find my pearls. I couldn't even clutch them.
Oh, man, y'all messing over some of my wedding pictures, man. Y'all got to chill on my wedding pictures, please.
Yeah. Straighten up, Lenny.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, shout outs. And look at the beautiful pictures, though, man.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Absolutely
There you go.
beautiful. What you had in that glass, man, you was holding?
I had a juice. I believe it was juice. Yes.
So,
Juice.
Mr. and Mrs. and audience, I need y'all help on this one. Mr. and Mrs. Equavian Knight. So, what happens when a husband and wife get married, and the wife takes on not just the last name, but she takes on the full first name and everything of the husband as well. So she could go around and say, "I'm Mrs. Equavian Knight. I don't know who you're talking to." That's what that's how that works.
I don't know if it works that way, but I want her to keep her name. I don't want to lose her identity. That's for sure.
No, I'm just saying. You know, they say, "Welcome for the first time ever, introducing Mr. and Mrs. Equavian Knight," and then y'all come strolling in.
Yeah.
Is that just a wedding thing?
Yeah,
I think it's a wedding thing, yeah. A traditional thing.
Okay. Help me out on
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Help me out there.
I think it's a thing. Look, they ain't say that for no reason at all. Q, you've been duped if you think so. That's the whole thing there.
Who's that on that
Don't let
picture
them
right now?
fool ya.
Boya and yourself. I'm trying to see who's on that picture, the last picture. It was Boya, she and a few others.
Oh yeah, it was Chew, Lenny.
I think it was you as well, Artie.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, you up.
Yeah. Hey man, we'll describe the range of emotions from the morning through the prep, through post-event, and the reception. You know, I know it had to be what were some of the incredible over-the-top moments and some of the things that may have surprised you that you didn't even think would surprise
Uh,
you emotionally?
Emotionally, actually, I was surprised at how calm I was about this thing. I was pretty calm about it. It was something, I prayed about it, and I was calm about it prior to the wedding ceremony taking place. Now, I started to feel a little bit of trepidation when things got a little late. We didn't start exactly on time. Supposed to start at 2 o'clock, and you know how things are. We actually didn't start till maybe like 15 minutes. So we were in the office with the pastors a little longer than we'd anticipated. But my best man and pastors, we ran there kicking it and talking football and everything else, and they calmed me right back down again. So that part of it was cool. But the reception was fire. Natural, I had such a great time with you guys at the reception. It was so much fun.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that.
People, man, seeing people and just sharing that moment with people. It felt really, really good. I must say that. But afterwards, a brother was tired. It's a long day, Natural. A brother was tired.
Yo, I know. Emotionally, it can be exhausting. Let them know, what you got.
You know what? And Q, after we ask these questions, I want you to talk about these pictures they're scrolling too. Because what I want to try to do is for folks that couldn't be there, because y'all had a big wedding. I mean, it was like lots of people. And I know the bigger the wedding, the bigger the bigger the cost, the expense.
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is, if you weren't able to attend, we're trying to give you a look inside. You know what I mean, as to what went down and how it was and all of that type of stuff. So Mimi says she was calm.
Hey,
so
Lenny.
Mimi, these questions for you, Mimi, as well. So yes.
Yeah, definitely. Shoot. Hey, Lenny, what I was about to say, I'm glad you asked me about those that beverage in my hand. It was actually, they had some exclusive beverageers out there that were engineers of beverages. I call them beverages. They were engineers of beverages, and I got one of those.
He broke out the word beverages or whatnot.
Oh, really?
Beverages. I'm gonna have to trademark that real quick too. So don't post this.
Like an engineer of beveraging, huh? So
That's it.
But but Q, and I'm gonna say Sophia, Mimi, you can type in the chat group. We should have just brought you on here for this segment, really tell you too. Were there any surprises during the vows? And I'm asking you that specifically because I was standing right next to you, and I saw.
Y'all knew what y'all was gonna say.
I heard the little inside stuff going on that the audience might not have picked up on. What happened during that vow thing a little bit for a second?
Well, one thing I can say, of course, the groom and the bride and groom don't get to see each other before the wedding. And when I saw my bride-to-be come in and start down the aisle, I was stunned how beautiful she was, her dress and just how beautiful she was. And it choked me up for a minute there. I'm not ashamed to say it choked me up for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh.
Hey, Lenny.
Yeah.
Lenny, real quick. If you're going to get choked up on anything, you're supposed to get choked up on that right there, son. Let me give you a hand myself. Hey, I think you deserve a black fist. That's what you get choked up on. So, you going to choke on something. Choke on how fine your people are.
Yes.
Black. All right, Lenny, my fault. Go ahead, Lenny.
Well, go ahead. Finish your thought, Q.
Oh, but I was saying that's a really that got to me a little bit there, and it made me realize, okay, this is real. This is about to happen. It's natural. It's real now. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. And it was something that was a long time coming, but I thank God it came to fruition. I'm just, the best is yet to come. Best is yet to come. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody said you had a lot of smiles, and Mimi said they wanted them to get out the hotel by a certain time. I guess. She said,
and they got kicked out, Lanny. The women got kicked out of the hotel.
Dang.
That's wild as heck.
Yes, but
She said
yes, I wrote my vows. But what's that but mean? You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you got to finish that thought. You kind
I mean, you gotta finish that thought right there. He can't leave us out on the what?
You know what? Margaret crazy. Margaret said, Lenny, you were sporting those dark shades sunglasses in the church. Let me see if I can put your scroll. Because
Yeah, you was.
I was like, you know
I
what?
got you on camera. I got you
don't
on
know.
camera.
And that's a beautiful shot right there, Keith. Right there. I love this shot.
Yes, indeed.
The way y'all set this up. But we're going to get to that part. The way y'all set that
No
up.
doubt.
But, yeah, I don't normally wear shades like that inside because I always say, look at the Negroes. They go one of them right there. I said, look at the Negroes that's wearing shades.
I said, look.
They're just as cool as the other side of the pillow. And I became one that day for some reason.
Just for the day, man. You know, you had to hang out. You was the freak
all
for the king man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You had to keep
All
it straight. Security.
Oh,
Yep. Hold on. She said that's why we was late, but we didn't get a chance to say to them they didn't know. Okay. If I got that wrong, help me out. But Q, go through these pictures real fast. Obviously.
oh yeah. Arden and Dee Dee in a nice pose. This is where I was looking at my bride, and we were about to exchange vows, or either that, or I was about to move in for the kill, one of the two. So I'm not sure what was happening there, but I know I was smiling. I had a big smile on my face.
Oh my
And,
goodness. Okay.
So I was feeling good about things.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Next one
Yeah.
coming up. What was happening here?
Oh yeah, I was
you
about to
about
salute my bride. Yes. And
There you go. That's when she walked in right here. That's when she walked in.
coming in right here, and I was like, wow.
That was amazing. All right,
Hey,
you
man.
up.
How did the day compare in reality versus just the envision and what played out in your mind prior to? We all had those thoughts, especially when you set it up. You know the scenes and you know what's gonna happen coming. You
Yeah,
practiced
yeah.
the night before, but now that day, what was like literally? Oh, dang, was one of those moments.
It was still surreal in a sense that because you can envision things in your mind. You know, you can envision things in your mind all you want, but when the reality of it hits, it hit different. It really does, natural. It hit different. You know what I mean? And you know, okay, this is really happening right here. But it was once again, it was a good feeling. It was a calm feeling for me. I think because I was surrounded with good people. I know, we had good people like y'all too, and the rest of the fellas in my corner, and she had good ladies around her, and we had good support system. We had a lady named Miss Nicole Jackson, who took care of Lenny and the rest of the fellas and made sure we had everything we need. So it came out good. It came out just the way I kind of wanted it, but it was real. It was definitely real.
No doubt. My question is, what were you and Sophia thankful for after reflecting back on this? I mean, like, in the day, you caught in the moment, and just like somebody's calling your name, and you just, you got this excitement welling up in you. You see these emotions all day long. You're high on the day. But looking back, like after y'all got back from your honeymoon, or when you went on your honeymoon, you left all the people. What did, reflecting back, what would you, who would you like to thank that you didn't have time to thank for the day? Because I know it was many people that made this day possible, and I just saw some great, what do I want to say? Great services performed on the behalf of you and Mimi throughout that course of the day. From when I was in the limousine, the driver was on point. Bishop Coates was amazing. You know what I mean?
Oh, he was amazing. He was amazing.
Yeah, he was.
Other people,
Good
your
host.
pastor was amazing during the ceremony, keeping everybody calm and on point. He said, "Just follow me. Just follow me. Just look at me."
Yeah.
So anyway, talk to that aspect, Keith.
Well, some of those people you mentioned, like Keith, the limo driver, I don't want to leave him out because, like you said, he was phenomenal. Not only with us when we were in there, but with understand for the ladies, he was phenomenal as well, helping them with the dresses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Very good guy.
Yeah, Apostle Coates, man, just the job he and his entire staff did at the reception was just phenomenal. The place was incredible. Food was great. The ambiance, everything was just perfect. Pastor Wainwright, who did the ceremony, Pastor Hearn, who came down from Philadelphia, was a part of the ceremony, Pastor Kenny Alexander, Mimi's pastor, and so many others who were big parts of that. Like I said, Nicole Jackson and Felicia, who helped coordinate the wedding, and so many others. And if I leave out anybody, and Lenny, you and the guys as well, man. You guys were really helped. You and all, you guys helped hold things up, man, and hold things in place for me. I appreciate that. You, the whole crew, Armand, Sleepy, the whole gang, Keith, Queen, all the fellas, man, all of the fellas. It was really great.
You know, I created a video that people saw. Well, people viewed at the reception, and part of the video was when the night you proposed. There was a Ravens playing somebody, and it was at Mimi's house in Baltimore. She was having a function at the house, and
actually, that was in Philadelphia.
No, I'm talking about the night you dropped down on your knee at her house. And Armand and everybody was there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And everybody was there to, a lot of people came to that party Mimi had to witness that.
Yep.
And Mimi was caught off guard and whatnot. She was like, it was funny as hell, really, tell you the truth. It was funny because she was like, no, you ain't. And then one of her girlfriends in the background said, I was wondering when he was going to ask her. It was just a fun time. And just to come from that moment to the day, you know what I mean? Because that was, I don't know how many months ago, but to get to the day, a lot of those people that witnessed you proposing that night when you dropped on bended knee were also at the wedding. So it had to be kind of full circle for not just you guys, but also some people that kind of feel like they shared this process to a certain degree. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, I would say so too, because like I said, a lot of the guys, like Armand and you two, and so many others were there. Keith Queen, and so many other people in the circle. I don't know if Warrior was there, but so many others, Reese and a few others, they were all there that night. And
I think,
and they knew what was going, and they were part of the process. So it came full circle with them being a part of the ceremony as well, and being there.
The other part though, Q, I would say is beautiful that it happened at her house. Her children were there, her family, so her immediate family was there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And her girls was there. Everybody, so on both sides, y'all had a lot of people that were close to you. Start this thing off right.
Yes, that's like Trouble Funk song.
Hey, you got to start this thing off right. Because Mimi came to party tonight. Hey, start this thing off right. Because your boy came to
We
party.
came to book
There's David.
What's up,
And,
David?
and David just joined us, and David gave a special rendition during the ceremony. He added something on to the song Here and Now, the Luther song. He personalized it for us and called out Mimi in the process. I thought that was incredible. I thank David for that. Yeah, that was double.
He put his own lyrics up in there. He did.
David threw his own lyrics up in that joint.
when he sang that, I had to turn around and say,
Yes, sir. Both of us turned around. We all turned around.
Got to freestyle a little bit.
Uh-huh.
No, that was beautiful. But congratulations. We can spend an entire show on this. What I witnessed on Arden is the party starter. Like everywhere I go to with Arden, no matter where we go, Arden always says, I'm gonna be the first one to clap because people should be clapping about right now. So when I start clapping, you start clapping. So I start clapping too when Arden clapped like that, right? And then like everybody claps after that. So Arden taught me that one.
All it takes one.
And so wherever we had a party or celebration, I know he gonna hit the dance floor, so I just jumped out there and went around and grabbed people out there, see that to the side. Look at Marvin Nick hanging up in there. Wait, hold on, where Marvin Nick at? Look at all
There she is, right there.
Look at all beautiful and whatnot.
There she goes.
Yeah, so it was a beautiful reception too, man. It was a party. It
Yes.
wasn't a fake, let's dance. Everybody legitimately was up there like, I was like, damn, this is like a little party up here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we got it in. It's a nice event, really nice
Yeah.
event. I mean, just like all the way through. Sometimes you can have a nice turnout and nice little reception. Everybody bounced, but people got up and got down.
Yes,
And
sir.
stayed, because usually
Yeah,
when people
yeah,
eat,
they stayed.
when people eat at an
They-
event, what's next? On the head.
Oh, there
They
we go.
out. They out. And they need to dance for about 15, 20 minutes regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because, we teach here how to circumvent that big spike. Because, the spike is coming because they ain't leave before the cake or the toast. So, you better do something for about, 20, 30, 45 minutes.
How about
Get
that,
that-
On?
To
Yes,
burn
indeed.
that off and then go home.
Yes, sir. But look, congratulations. We're going to keep the show moving.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs, congratulations to you and your bride.
Hey.
And,
Congratulations indeed, man.
many years of happiness to come.
Hey, you know what? To tie this right in, I want to congratulate Darius and Erica Stanton. They celebrated their 30th year anniversary this past Saturday.
30 years?
That's a beautiful thing.
30 years. About 30 years ago, they had probably, I don't know, this huge wedding down at Asbury. But
You know what,
one of
though,
the
On?
most incredible joints Annapolis may have seen. But yeah, 30 years later, they still rocking. Who you saying, Lenny?
Yeah, Marvin,
Sure.
I was trying to get everybody to dance. So I went around to people's tables, pulling them
I
up.
saw you.
I was like,
Called me a party starter. He was like, hey, everybody get up. I know you crippled. Ha!
Yeah.
He got everybody up.
Get on.
Lenny pulled him out the seat.
But
Yes,
that's what
sir.
I learned. That's what I'm saying. I learned that from you. You know how to get things right. So anyway, shout out to
Yeah.
y'all, and may y'all have 30 or more years or whatever. Just
Yes,
like the
yes, please,
Stantons. Darius and Erica. So,
Yes.
How many years you have, Yanni?
man, don't put me on the spot like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you about to. I thought we was friends, man.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
38. You know why I always do that? Because Tashia and I started dating when she was like 15 and I was like 17, something like that.
Wow. Wow.
And now I'll be 67 next year. And that's 50 years we've been together.
Wow.
So if you think, now I haven't been married 50 years, don't get me wrong.
No, but y'all been together 50 years.
Yeah.
And she a saint. She been dealing with you for 50 years. Good God.
Yeah.
And my
I give
sister,
her-
man, I need to salute you.
Give her a
I'm going to
prop.
salute you
Give
one
her
more
a prop.
time.
Give her a props.
Boy, you so as hell. But yeah,
God bless you, child.
Oh man, on crazy as hell. Yeah, that's your cousin. Yeah, come get him.
Yo.
Come get him. Oh man, that's awesome. But anyway, let's keep it
Oh,
moving.
man, that's my.
Quavy, man, you
Yeah,
had
let's
50,
rock on.
50 plus 50 on top of 50.
British Bond. Hey, this is the disclaimer. I wish my boy was in the building because nobody does it like him. We're not doctors or physicians. We're not providing medical advice at all. But this is info for educational purposes only. Everybody got that, right?
Got
Not
it.
doctors, not physicians, providing not medical advice, just educational purposes only. Just, sometimes you gotta say it twice. If you have any medical conditions, please seek your physician's advice before attempting anything you see on this show. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Besides breathing, I would say breathe. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in, hold it, exhale out through.
What happens inside your body when you eat protein first at every meal? Most people never think about food order. They just eat. Wrong. Because the first bite sends a hormonal signal within 3 minutes. And that signal decides what your body does with everything that follows. Here's what happens when carbs go first. Bread, rice, pasta. Fast glucose floods your bloodstream within 15 minutes. Pancreas panics. Insulin spikes hard. Blood sugar shoots up. Then crashes by minute 45. Fat cells lock up. Burning stops. Hunger returns within 90 minutes. Most people blame the food. Wrong. It's the order. Flip it. Protein goes first. Amino acids hit your stomach. They move slowly. Stretch receptors fire within 5 minutes. Your gut releases GLP-1, the control hormone. It tells your pancreas, no emergency. Respond proportionally. Insulin rises slowly over 30 minutes. A slope, not a spike. Ghrelin drops. Your hunger hormone quiets within 20 minutes. You feel full faster. You stay full longer. And here's what almost nobody explains. When insulin rises slowly, fat burning doesn't stop. Your body stays metabolically flexible. Processing food and burning fat simultaneously. 2 people, same meal, identical calories, same macros. One eats carbs first, one eats protein first. Blood sugar response? Completely different. Up to 40% lower glucose spike when protein leads, measured at the 30-minute mark. Same food, different signal, different body. Do this consistently and something shifts. Cortisol drops after meals. Within 2 weeks, insulin sensitivity improves. That 3 p.m. energy crash? Gone. Post-dinner sugar cravings? Gone. Fewer glucose spikes mean less visceral fat signaling. Less cortisol means less belly fat storage. Within 4 weeks, glucose goes to muscle, not fat cells. Same calories, completely different outcome. This is why people eat the same food for years, gain the same fat, feel the same fatigue. The problem was never the calories, it was the order. Protein first, every meal. That's the signal. Sent in under 3 minutes. Not a diet, not a rule. A conversation with your body. Do you eat protein first? Comment below.
You eat
That's
protein
really
first.
really interesting video there.
Okay.
Let us know. Do y'all eat protein first? If you do eat protein first, put a
Put a 1 in the chat group.
in the chat. Once again, put a 1 in the chat if you do eat protein first, put a 2 if you don't, and put a 3 if you never even thought about it. Please.
All right, Q, you
Quay.
up first.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great idea to eat protein first because protein, one thing about protein, it's going to make you feel full. It slows down the digestion because you can't digest it as fast. Your blood sugar levels are not going to spike like the video showed, like it would if you eat carbs first. And it also releases some hormones to control your appetite. You will feel full and you won't feel as hungry when you start with protein first. So that's a good thing right there. And if you're feeling full, you're probably more likely to eat less as well. So that's another thing about it right there. So eating protein first overall is a great idea.
No doubt, no doubt.
Definitely.
All right, coming your way, and I really want to. Interesting to hear your takes on this.
Can eating protein first help with weight loss? In this conversation, I would definitely say yes. But a lot of times I would say, with a raw salad or something else at the same time, or I would start with a raw salad first, personally. But in the orders of this, eating the protein first would definitely help because it just, one, is filled more with micronutrient, and eating it first can naturally reduce the amount of food you eat during the rest of the meal, which helps lower intake. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. I'll say it.
Like Kenny used to say that for the people in the back.
And overall will lower your calorie intake without feeling deprived, which is important, no question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no doubt,
definitely.
no doubt.
So
So, Lenny, does eating protein first help with controlling blood sugar levels?
Yeah, definitely because it slows down. Like when your stomach is trying to when emptying of the stomach. So that's what protein does. It's like both of you already said. It's a filler. It reduces carbs and in the bloodstream and lessens insulin spikes. I think I heard in the video it says it lessens insulin spikes by 40%. So
yes,
so it's a mimicking of a way of a fasting method or taking some of the attributes from fasting because the reason why we fast is because we want our insulin levels to remain flat like this. We don't want the insulin to be keep doing this and keep doing this, right? Because every time it spikes, then your body is using glucose as a fuel source and it's not using fat. So you're not burning the fat, from within yourself. So this protein kind of acts like that. And the same thing happens when people do a ketogenic diet. So this is kind of in that same line of thinking. Wait.
That's very true. Very, very true there.
Q.
Yes,
Q.
sir.
What are some good proteins to eat first when you're breaking the fast?
Wow, there's lots of good choices there. Now, it's just a very good question. If you want to break the fast with protein first, there's things that good proteins like if you're one who doesn't like a lot of red meats and things of that nature, you can start with stuff like tofu or even lentils. Lentils provide protein, believe it or not. Most people don't even realize that. But not only they provide fiber, they provide some protein as well. Eggs, grilled chicken or poultry.
They're gonna show
fish.
on the screen right there on the
Yes,
screen.
and some plant-based proteins like nuts, seeds, beans, legumes. Like I said, tofu and things of that nature are good to start with protein. We're talking about basing with protein now. Greek yogurt,
Yes.
even stuff like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. All those are good proteins to start your protein first diet.
No doubt. And Q, I'm gonna do this follow up to you on this one too, because we're talking about protein, not a game, protein. Y'all ain't get that. Y'all ain't
Yeah, yeah.
Q, what are some, like you said, eating protein as a good source? Q, tell me about, some of the things that you would utilize since you started studying this. Have you even thought about, trying it, or have you tried it at all?
Yes, I have. Now, much like I'm gonna be honest with you, much like Arden mentioned earlier, I too am one who's always I like starting my meals with salads. That's what I like. I like raw vegetables and salads, raw carrots,
Yes, sir.
broccoli, just cucumbers, things of that nature. Even cherry tomatoes. I start off my meals with that, but I've tried this starting off with protein and find that it's good. I mean, I like it because it does take up a lot. It seems like it takes up a lot of space, and I get full so fast that I really limit my carbs this way. It really, there's no room for breads, the desire for breads and things of that nature. It kind of eliminates the feeling for that. So, but there are some good things with that I eat in addition to those proteins, like olive oil, good fats, things of that nature.
Yes,
Avocados, brown rice. If you don't have carb, brown rice, things of that nature. Sweet potatoes, things like that will go along with it.
Arden, we're gonna throw you the trick ball question because Arden is not a carnivore. He does not eat meat at all. He's a vegetarian, vegan sometimes, raw food at some other time. So I know this is a tricky question for you, but What do you think about the question on the screen?
I mean, I think it's should you eat vegetables or proteins first? Uh, the funny thing about that's almost a trick question
That's what I
because
said.
you can you can actually eat like spirulina. You just saw it on the bottom of the picture, or seaweed. You saw it on the bottom of that picture. It's green. So you would think it's this is like a vegetable, and I guess the seaweed is, but it's underwater and it's immensely nutrition dense, densely nutritious. So it's a heavy protein, but then it does so many other things at the same time, and that can be on your salad.
Yeah. Um, and I know Auden had
I mean,
connectivity.
if you eat meat, huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. You back on. You get froze for a
Okay.
second.
If if you eat meat, you could have it right on a bed of lettuce. The key thing about if you're going to eat vegetables or raw food first is what do you put on top of it? Because where people go wrong on their salad is the salad dressing. And
Woo!
most salad dressings are made with bad oil that you should not eat. Uh, which are your vegetable oils or your canola oils. It's funny they put vegetables on front of the picture, but it ain't even made with those vegetables. It's seed oils, and they kill you. So it's very important to start learning how to make your own uh, salad dressing. I would say, or be willing to pay a lot more for your salad dressing for it to be something that's is pretty healthy. Um, but won't you eat if you want? Some salmon or if you want some chicken or whatever that protein is, chop it up, roast it, try not to fry it, throw it on a bed of lettuce, and then get both of those things at the same time. And then you don't even have to have a question. You don't even have to be or, it could be and. And then, like you stated, a lot of times after that, you won't have a feel for, oh, I need some bread or I need this to go with it. You know, so it's very important to not feel like you have to be that restrictive. You can do either one, but stay away from like the starchy stuff, the potatoes and your rices and within a salad or whatever else, because some people put a lot of things in it. But a raw salad, um, olives are really good to put in it because they did a study also help you preserve yourself. But yeah, I would say either one, whatever you have. If you have a dinner and it doesn't have a salad or whatever else, eat the protein first. If you do have a salad, I would probably personally I would start with the vegetables always, raw food. They technically say anything cooked that enters the body actually acts like uh, it defends it. It defends itself against it first. So raw food is definitely the best place to start. I would say.
And
I think Q agrees in reference to what you said.
that's why I was so curious with your answer because you coming from a perspective of a vegetarian, and I was a vegetarian for a good while, and then I did go back to eating like poultry and seafood. So, but yeah, go ahead, Q.
I mean, I just wanted to add to what Natural was saying, though, and I wanted to add Natural add something else onto this. But yeah, Natural, I'm in agreement with you. I just find that maybe it's because my eating habits have changed. It's hard for me not to start a meal without raw vegetables first. I'm just so
Right.
ingrained in doing that now that it almost seems foreign in a sense when I don't do that. And Mimi can even tell you, she said sometimes, babe, can you just adjust sometimes? But that's just what I'm used to doing. I'm used to I have to have salad, some carrots, some broccoli, raw. I prefer raw
Raw
over
food.
cooked. I prefer raw.
Yes.
Let me say that. Raw tomatoes, just things of that nature. But if I have to eat the protein first, I'll eat the protein first. And then I'm going to come back with those vegetables behind that. But my question for you was, before I get to Lenny's question, just real quickly, if you could, name some other proteins that are, since you're not a meat eater, what are some other substitute proteins that you would recommend for people who don't particularly indulge with meat. Could you go over just a few of those real quick if you could?
I would say chia seed is an
Uh-huh.
actual super protein. Um, Spirulina, and I keep saying spirulina because it's an incredible protein, but it's also really good for uh, creating red blood cells. And it's kind of like a building block for your body,
Mm-hmm.
which is incredibly powerful. You have like some protein powders, which really they say the best one is what's it called? I'm trying to think of the name. Herb hemp seed powder,
Okay.
which is really good. It's a really high level protein. Lentils. I eat a lot of like different types of beans also. But then when you look at your your leafy green vegetables, you have a high level of protein in them. And sometimes people say, well, this only has 8 to 9 grams of protein and this has 20. The funny part about it is that how much of that protein from that steak are you absolutely absorbing in comparison to a vegetable that will break down inside of you very easily and be taken in as food.
No question.
So
I will add this too. That spirulina, which is on one of these pages. Let me go back to it.
right
That
at the
one right.
bottom,
Right,
right
yeah,
there.
please.
Yep.
Spirulina comes in a powder form. It's a green-blue algae that comes from the sea that has the
Yes.
highest level of protein available out of any food source. Now,
Superfood. Superfood.
yeah. Now, with that being said, though, all proteins aren't created equal.
Equally.
Some proteins have higher levels uh, of nutrients than other protein sources. Like, and meat sources tend to have a little higher protein source for the human body consumption. Not saying that spirulina or any other vegetables with high proteins are not good, but they're made up of different compounds within that protein that really
Gotcha.
helps regulate the body. So, but I did want to say that about spirulina. So,
Okay.
but yeah, look,
I
the
have a
whole
question for you, Larry. There was a question for you
Now,
I wanted to get to. If we could.
one other thing I would say that I didn't say, your microgreens, like when you start talking about like your microgreens, and I think we really need to do a whole show on microgreens because they have more nutrition than like your full grown broccoli or your full grown lettuce and full grown.
you're breaking up a little bit, but
But
I'm,
while
I'm
Art
gonna
is coming
ask.
back in, Margaret, I want to know if taking the spirulina pills are okay. I'm sure they're okay, Margaret, but probably the real thing probably be better. But I would say that's better than not taking anything at all. So I would say that about
The
that.
spirulina pills, I've tried both of them. Q are just as
Yeah.
effective as using the spirulina powder. So yes, Margaret,
Okay.
that's a
Great.
very good source. Q, I will
Well,
say this. Look, I wanted to explain this process, and you can bypass the question for right now because
okay.
I'd rather. But
My
what
apology.
I no problem. I don't see you right now, or I hear you, but I can see the camera.
Yes, indeed. I don't
But
know why.
I will say this about the whole process so people can understand. What we're talking about and what the video is talking about with eating protein first is the process of like when you sit down and you have a plate of food and you have, a chicken, a chicken on the plate, you have some type of green on your plate, and you have some type of carbs and starch, let's say a potato. What this process is saying actually eat the whole piece of chicken before you ingest anything. That's what this process is. It's not, I'm gonna eat a little bit of chicken, eat a little bit of this off the plate, eat a little bit of that. This process is saying eat the whole chicken, or maybe just go get chicken, steak, and some shrimp, and eat that when you sit down at the Super Bowl halftime party. Eat that all up first. Wait a couple minutes, then go get another plate, which has your other things on the plate, your
Your
potatoes, your
green
greens, your what have you. So
vegetables.
with doing this, and maybe we should explain that a little early at the beginning. in so doing, this is where you get these benefits of protein first. It's called protein stack. It's because then we're not saying you still can't go enjoy your other macronutrients, your carbohydrates and your fats and all of that. We're just saying with the proteins, it's going to do tremendous things for you that mimics GLP-1. Now, tell me you didn't hear that, folks out there in listening land. This mimics GLP-1 for free with your food.
Without paying for a shot. Yep.
Yeah, so the point I'm making, and the reason why we brought this out is because it mimics what GLP-1 does. GLP-1 is actually a hormone that's in the body already. That really becomes more pronounced when you take the shots of the things that's out on the market. But if you can't afford that, this is the substitute. If you don't like to fast, this is the substitute. So this method we brought this to you because it could be used for so many different things and could be alternatives. Because some people can't fast, Q. Some people they can't fast. They can't. They're like, hell with all of that 15, 16, 20 hours. I just broke a 48-hour fast. Yeah, but some people, they're like, damn all of that. You know what I mean? What else can I do? Because I ain't into fasting, y'all. I ain't into GLP-1, y'all. What else can I do? We're just telling you, take the regular food you already eat and just eat all the damn meat up first.
Yep.
Then eat the rest of your food. Or go back and add another. You ate a chicken breast. You sat for 10 minutes. Go back, get a chicken wing, potato salad, and some green. Now eat that. That's your meal.
There you go.
It does the same thing. So hopefully y'all got that, and that's kind of stuck in your brain a little bit more. But anyway, we can't see you. We can hear you. But we're going to close this out for tonight. It's been a great subject. Congratulations to the newlyweds. More than anything else.
Thank you. Next week, we'll have Pamela Williams on for a segment next week and talk a little bit about her recent weight loss. And we'll have a couple other subjects we'll be tracking as well. And I think Dave is going to be back with us. I'm not sure if Kevin will or not. We'll see if he's available. And we'll, of course, it's always going to be interesting. It's always going to be real. Oh, Natural, we got you back, brother. Good, man. Close us out, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, peace and love, man. I appreciate you. I heard you talking about eating one thing at a time, and that's a whole nother situation, man. As far as eating proteins, we should eat one thing at a time. But I'm gonna close it out on being thankful, man. Thankful that
wow. I love that.
And they, they working on it happily. Going, with 50 plus years in the game and still living it, loving and strong and beautiful relationships. And I pray for everybody checking this out, man, that you have somebody special in your life, somebody you love, somebody that loves you for you, not for anything else. So just want to say peace and love to all of you, and let's stay up together.
And if you don't have that special love like that, love yourself.
Yeah.
Amen.
Love upon yourself, because love, like I said, my favorite song is that Stevie Wonder song, "Love's in Need of Love Today." That's one of my favorite songs ever for several reasons. But love yourself, and you can love yourself in various ways. One way was we just introduced tonight, but you can love yourself in several ways. Just exercise, just doing more to preserve life, and all of these things that create happiness and joy within you. Because when you have that inside yourself, you show up better for other people that are in your life, in other aspects of his co-workers, of his family, of his, children, whatever. You show up better because you're a more settled and more calm person in the eyes of God and the connection to Him. So, that's my 2 cents for tonight.
Hey, man, that's a little more than 2, baby. We appreciate your tip.
No doubt.
A whole lot more than 2. Hey, love y'all. Definitely.
Hey, we love everybody, man. Hope everybody's well. Until next week, like Arden said and Lenny said, love ourselves and love each other, man.
Amen. Love more.
And pray for one another, man. Pray for one another. Good night, everybody.
Peace and love.
And get ready because football season is on the way. We're gonna be talking about this.
Yes, sir. Oh, we're gonna be talking jump. Hopefully, Kenny will be back too for football season.
No doubt.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.